I know video game movies have a bad reputation, but this is based off a poem.
Gentlemen, you have my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
Back in 1320, Visceral Games released Dantes Inferno, a fast-paced action-adventure game loosely based off the epic poem Inferno, the first canticle of Dante Alighieri's Divine Comedy. Though the poem and the game are different in many ways, they do share the same basic story structure. Dante, hell, fucked up horseshit, you get it. The film could follow the outline of either the poem or the game, but refraining from the action elements of the game may be a better way to go here. With that in mind, the beginning of the game could suit our purposes perfectly. The year is 1191. European knights of the Third Crusade have captured the city of Acre, about 30 miles from Jerusalem. Dante, a Templar knight who, despite his faith, has committed numerous atrocities during the Third Crusade. At the city of Acre, Dante is entrusted to keep a group of Saracen prisoners safe so King Richard I can obtain a holy relic from Saladin, the first Sultan of Egypt and Syria.
He intends to negotiate the exchange of these prisoners for the return of the true cross.
Negotiate with heretics!
I can comfort you.
But once he brutally slaughters them, Dante is ordered to take the holy relic. During the attack, Dante is stabbed in the back by an assassin, whereupon death appears and condemns Dante to everlasting damnation for his sins.
But that's not possible! The bishop assured us!
Dante refuses to accept his fate and vows to redeem himself, thus beginning his journey through the underworld. As the beginning of a movie, I think this would work really well. The battles of the Third Crusade foreshadowing the hell we'd soon see.
Into the blind world we have now descended. Put all fear and cowardice aside.
Hell is depicted as 9 concurrent circles of torment. A dark pit of pain and eternal suffering. Come to think of it, maybe Rob Zombie should be consulted here.
I'll kill you some with the screams of the tormented forevermore!
To be clear, this film should be gritty. Very gritty. As real as possible. Throughout the film, Virgil could guide both Dante and the viewer through the 9 circles.
Beyond Limbo is the fallen King Minos, judge of the damned.
The chilling interactions between Dante, Virgil, and the many familiar faces of the damned create an ever-growing sense of despair.
Mother, no.
Combined with the increased dread of each circle, this would help hold attention throughout the movie.
All souls that die from every nation collect here as one. Charon's rough crossing awaits those who did not fear the Lord.
In Dante's Inferno, each punishment is a contrapasso, a symbolic instance of poetic justice. For example, later in the poem, Dante and Virgil encounter fortune tellers, who must walk forward with their heads on backwards, unable to see what is ahead.
One may lay violent hands upon oneself, and therefore in this place, those who deprived themselves of their lives repent in vain.
These instances of poetic justice greatly feed into the perception of such a place, like mini ghost stories within the story. As a horror fan, I thrive on that stuff. Creepy little references or tales to bigger truths. This is why I think, as a true horror film, Dante's Inferno would succeed greatly. If done practically and told from Dante's perspective, Dante's Inferno could be a masterpiece of filth and morbid curiosity. A horror movie for the ages.
Give me strength. I will deliver her from this fate, whatever the cost.
So what do you guys think? Should Dante's Inferno be a movie? Comment below and let us know. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Thank you.